Hello everyone. Finished the first of my Western figures for Dead Man's Hand. 6 figures, all came out of my lead mounting, hooray. Bad news is I must have purchased about another 60 at least figures from various manufacturers. Wargames Foundry. I got a box set from Great Escape Games that are boxed up for use in the game of Dead Man's Hand. Just ordered a lot more from Dixon's. Anyway, these are, as I say, out of my lead mountain, and they are Artizan designs. 2 packs. The 3 figures on the left are hired guns, pack number 1. And the 3 figures on the right are hired guns, pack number 2, which is with rifles. And Artizan Designs do a lot of Western figures, but just to mention, they also do a hired guns pack 3, where the figures are all with these sort of long duster type coats. Anyway, yeah, pleased with them. As I say, they came out of my lead mountain. I must have purchased them around the same time that I purchased the rules of Dead Man's Hand, which is when they were recently out, which was about 2014. So had them quite a while, and you know, they were ideal to fall back on. Got them in front of my one and only so far completed foreground building, just to give them a little bit of a backdrop. I'll show you each one in individually. Experimenting a little bit with the colours and so on. I was trying to keep them quite sort of muted, sort of warm colours, but they're probably a little bit more colourful than I intended. I think probably this one is probably the closest to what I was hoping to obtain. But all you've got to do is put a little, you know, this one's got sort of like a green kerchief around his neck, and you know, as soon as you do that, it just seems to make them look a little bit unrealistic somehow. Anyway, not bad for, you know, sort of trial, and really into you know, trying to build up figures and models for the game now. I've not only purchased the buildings that I've shown you already, nearly finished the second building that I'm putting together, but I've also been trying to source lots of various scatter terrain items that are beginning to arrive in the post now, from companies like Ainsty Castings and Caliber Books do a range, an American range called Knuckle Duster. They've been on order for quite a while now, haven't arrived, but hopefully they will do soon. And another company called Frontline do some really interesting stuff, but they're a little bit more of a one-man kind of outfit. So, you know, he says on his website that it takes about a month to, you know, cast the resin and get them sent off. So he's upfront about that, so they'll come when they decide to. And as I say, I ordered a lot of figures from Dixon's. Now I'm not terribly keen on Dixon's figures, I'll confess. They look a little bit, I don't know, odd to me, especially the horses. The horses just, to me, look like My Little Pony or something like that. I don't like them at all. But the beauty of the Dixon's Western range is that they do lots of little kind of almost sort of vignette pieces, such as a poker game going on, 4 figures sat round a table playing a poker game, things like that. So I'm interested in the Dixon's models. I have bought a few of their gunfighters and so on that I thought looked quite good, but I'm more interested in Dixon's range as a way of kind of furnishing the buildings and the town as I build it up, and putting little civilian and bystander kind of figures onto the table as a sort of backdrop, really, rather than as pieces that will actually feature in the game. So yeah, I've just ordered a lot of those yesterday night. But anyway, there we go. Let's just show you how I'm getting on, an update on Dead Man's Hand. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.